Alright, so I don't have a doll or a teddy bear in the house, which I don't know how I don't have one, but I don't. And I don't have another person, so I'm going to be doing this assessment kind of on myself. So to start the upper and lower extremity assessment, I'm going to look at my upper extremities, or the patient's upper extremities. I'm going to check if they're equal bilaterally. So the upper extremities are symmetrical and equal bilaterally. The skin shows no signs of lesions, lumps, or erythema. I am then going to check for the temperature of the skin. So I'm going to go and I'm going to do both sides at the same time. Back of the hand, all the way down the arm. Kind of like that. So temperature is equal bilaterally and skin is warm and dry. I'm then going to check for the radial pulses. I'm going to take my fingers. The radial pulse is going to be on the thumb side of the hand, about right there. And I'm going to be doing both radial pulses at the same time. The radial pulses are equal bilaterally and strong and bounding. I'm then going to check for capillary refill. So I'm going to take my thumb and push down on their index fingers. I'm going to do both sides at the same time. And capillary refill is less than 3 seconds. I am then going to check for upper extremity strength. So I'm going to hold my hands up and they're going to push against my hands. And then I'm going to check for grip strength and they're going to grab my fingers kind of like that at the same time and like kind of squeeze them. And upper extremity strength and grip strength are equal bilaterally and strong. I am then, I think that's all with the upper. Yeah, that's all with the upper. So then I'm going to do the lower extremities. I'm going to inspect the lower extremities. The lower extremities are equal bilaterally and symmetrical. Their knees show no deformities, no signs of edema. I am then going to check for the temperature of the legs. So I'm going to start up here at the thigh and go all the way down the leg, both sides at the same time. So temperature is equal bilaterally and the skin is warm and dry. They're going to be sitting down in a chair. I'm then going to take my hand and push against their thighs like that kind of, both sides at the same time, and they're going to push against me. And then I'm going to ask them to extend their knee, which is going to show their knee flexion or extension, knee extension. And I'm going to take my hand and push against their ankle while their leg is extended. And they're going to push against it. I'm then going to push against the tops of their toes. And then I'm going to push against the bottom of their toes. And they're going to push like kind of like they're hitting a brake. And that assesses for lower extremity strength, which is strong and equal bilaterally. I am then going to check for pretibial edema. So I'm going to take my fingers and I'm going to push on the front of the shin about right there. And there's no signs of denting, no signs of pretibial edema. I'm then going to check the tibial pulse, which is going to be right near the tibial process of the ankle, like of the leg. It's going to be on the ankle at the tibial process, right behind it. I'm then going to check for the dorsalis pedis pulse, which is going to be on the top of the foot. And then I'm going to check for capillary refill in the greater toe. And capillary refill is less than 3 seconds.